Welcome to today's video. Apple is one of the most powerful tech companies in the world, but its journey began in a small garage with two visionaries and a bold idea. How did it rise to global dominance? Stay tuned to find out. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more incredible business stories. Now, let's dive in.
In the world of technology, few names are as iconic as Apple. From a small garage in California to a global empire worth trillions, Apple revolutionized the way we interact with technology. But how did it all begin? This is the story of Apple, a journey of vision, ambition, and relentless innovation. It all started in the early 1970s in Silicon Valley. Two young men, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, shared a passion for computers. Wozniak, a brilliant engineer, loved to tinker with circuits and build machines. Jobs, on the other hand, had a unique vision. He saw how computers could change the world. At that time, computers were massive, expensive, and mostly used by businesses and universities. Jobs and Wozniak wanted to change that. They dreamed of creating a personal computer that anyone could use. In 1976, with barely any money and a dream, Jobs and Wozniak started Apple in the garage of Jobs' parents' house. Wozniak built the first computer, the Apple I, a simple machine with a keyboard and a screen. It was revolutionary for its time. They took their invention to the Homebrew Computer Club, a group of tech enthusiasts in Silicon Valley. The response was incredible. People saw potential in what they had created. Their first big break came when Paul Terrell, a local computer store owner, ordered 50 Apple I computers for $500 each. With that money, Apple was officially born. A year later, Apple introduced the Apple II. Unlike its predecessor, it was ready to use straight out of the box. It had color graphics, a user-friendly design, and became one of the first successful personal computers. The Apple II was a game changer. It became a bestseller, making Apple a rising star in the tech industry. With growing success, Apple attracted investors. In 1980, the company went public, making Steve Jobs a millionaire at just 25 years old. But Steve Jobs wasn't satisfied. He wanted to create a computer that was not just functional, but also elegant and easy to use. In 1984, Apple introduced the Macintosh, a computer with a graphical interface, a mouse, and a sleek design. It was unlike anything the world had ever seen. The Macintosh was revolutionary, but despite its innovation, it struggled in sales. This led to internal conflicts within Apple. By 1985, tensions between Steve Jobs and the board of directors reached their peak. The company he had built turned against him. In a shocking turn of events, Jobs was forced to leave Apple. It seemed like the end of the road for Steve Jobs, but in reality, his best days were yet to come. After Jobs' departure, Apple struggled. Sales declined, and the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. But in 1997, Apple made a bold move. They brought Steve Jobs back as CEO. His first major decision? Partnering with Apple's biggest rival, Microsoft. It was a controversial move, but it saved Apple. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple changed direction. In 2001, it introduced the iPod, revolutionizing the music industry. But the real game changer came in 2007, the iPhone, a touchscreen device that combined a phone, an iPod, and the internet. It was a revolution in communication and technology. The iPhone changed everything, making Apple the most valuable company in the world. From a tiny garage to a global empire, Apple's journey is one of passion, vision, and perseverance. Though Steve Jobs passed away in 2011, his legacy lives on. Apple continues to innovate, shaping the future of technology. And so, the story of Apple is far from over.
And that's a wrap for today's story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. Seriously, it helps a lot. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new story. And hey, if there's a specific story you want to hear next, drop it in the comments. I'm always checking for your ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.